Hello, somebodies!
We are the nobodies!
What are we doing here today?
Today we are talking to one of our favorite people on earth, CK Smile.
How you doing today, man?
How's it going?
It is going fantastic, and once again, I think this is number 5 or 6 that we've talking to you.
Oh, dude, I think we're lowballing it there, actually.
Yeah, now I'm part of this family.
Yes, and we love having you, and I hope you love having us.
Thanks for having me.
Excellent. So we got a lot of questions today, for this new album.
So, first and foremost, congratulations on the release of this new album. It is phenomenal. I've given it a great listen, and God, you guys get better and better every year, man.
Thank you.
So, what was the overall theme behind the Life for Sale album? What was your goal?
On this one, I'm talking a lot about myself, actually. It's a very, very, very personal album because in the previous album, I was talking a lot of true stories mixing with fiction, fantasies, something more epic. But on this one, no, I decided to do it completely very, very personal. So only true story about my depression, about very old stories, bad stories that I had in my life, and I took this opportunity to do a new album talking about that.
So, I believe last time we spoke to you, the Life for Sale single had just released. Now, a year later with this album, there were, how would I put this? Every song, was it just following individual stories that you had felt going through your depression? Because I noticed one of them was like about AI into human.
Exactly. Not on every song. Of course, you can hear on some songs like "Stay Away" or 2 Minutes Only. There I'm talking about my depression. Even on Freaking Head that we released last year, I was already talking about that because depression is you can find many different type how to live, and you can find many steps.
Depression is definitely a spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you could have a little bit, or you could go into a lot of bit.
And every person is different, so you never live the thing exactly the same every day. Because I can be depressed, but another people can be depressed too, and if they don't live the same way as me, maybe more worse or not. That depends.
Yeah.
And I tried to explain on almost every song how I live sometimes this or this. 2 Minutes Only, it's really when I just give up. I need just 2 minutes to complain myself. Even if it's cheesy, I don't really give a shit. I just complain hardly. But in Stay Away, it is a part of depression too, but that's what I lived in my past. I had problems with anorexia, and I remember that it's something that stay in your mind forever. You have just to learn how to deal with it, and Stay Away. Talking about that. Freaking Head is just when nobody can, not you, nobody, but nobody around me can understand what I'm living, or don't want to understand. Prefer ignore it, maybe because they are afraid, or because they just can't understand that, and they think it's just bullshit.
I think a really comforting part of, I think, modern times is people's willingness to talk about, like, stuff like this. Like, I was seeing someone from My Freaking Anxiety as of recently, and it helps, you know, and people like you telling these stories, it makes it a more comforting topic, you know? I think things like therapy and depression all, like, unfortunately have a bit of a stigma behind it that was created over many, many years that is, like, kind of being calmed in this modern times.
Yeah, even if, of course, that problem is not new. That's a problem. Many people live that since many years. Yeah, but the problem's still the same. Is people are always afraid to talk about it, and because the judgment of the other people, and today is different because today everybody are so connected. You do one thing, everything is on social networks. The criticism are everywhere, so easy. I never saw so many strong people that they can criticize whatever on internet, thinking that it's okay, and no, that's not okay. But yeah, when you're just behind a screen, you think you're very strong, a strong man, strong woman, strong
We
everything.
call them the basement bullies. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
So, you noticed that failure, that the one video you came out with, I noticed it had like, God, 7 different genres within the one song.
Personal favorite song on the album right there.
And is that like the different emotions of your depression? Like, did you make these like the nice part for when you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden you went into that growl and went crazy? And was that like when you know, your head goes a little off? Is that have anything to do with that song? How you wrote it?
No, this one actually I'm talking about abandonment, and that tell the story about what you feel when you're just a child, and somebody in your family decide to quit like this, just disappear, and you stay with so many questions and nobody can answer. Everybody else lying around you, and maybe with good intentions, maybe, but it still lies, and you just grow up like this with all this question till the day that you don't want it. You don't want it anymore. You feel just hate because you're still confused so many years. That's what about.
Yeah, a lot of times the person who got abandoned, they feel guilty, like it was them and they did something. Like, no, you didn't do anything; it was the other person. You know, but you carry that through your whole life.
You're a child. You're a child where you try to find you try to find a reason when nobody against not you, but when nobody give you any answer. So you have this weird conclusion that's the fault was yours, that you were the failure.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
that's what it's talking about.
Well, okay. Well, then, I guess on that note, you pretty much told us what separates this album from the other one, so I won't go into that question. On the last song on the album is the Smile Again orchestral version. It is a lot of piano, synthesizer. I believe there's some violin in there. Overall, though, was that meant to be like a final song for the story you were telling, or was it a track you wrote because you wanted to have the chance to write it? Because I think when you released your Second Skin acoustic album a few years ago, biggest thing I noticed that was Smile Again wasn't on it. Like, you guys didn't have like an acoustic track for it. So did it just happen to pop in, like you guys wanted to give that song more time, or did it have the intention of being a final song?
To choose to put that song in the on the last being the last track of the album was just to have a great conclusion. I mean, with the sound, with something more for smooth and maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe epic, dramatic, or something like that. But it wasn't intentional to put that on the last track. I mean, I'm a little bit lost. Sorry.
That's all right.
No, I mean just it wasn't intentional to when I started to make a new version of that song. I just did it like this because first I like to always give some fan service to the from the previous album to a new one, and I always did that with Till the End, with
Yeah, you had all the acoustics.
acoustic albums.
On that acoustic
And on
album.
2 minutes only, you can hear me singing a sentence that I sing in "Sex in Hell" in the last part of the song. I like to do some just echoes of the past inside a new track. And for Smile Again, I wanted to reinvent that version to that version because that song was the song that push us to be a little bit more famous, kinda, and it was to show a new beginning for the band, because Finn Broker and Kevin Sink joined the band already almost 2 years ago, and they are on this new album for an album for the first time. So yeah, new lineup, new sounds, because I add some electro noise industrial sounds in the songs, and put some orchestral on Smile Again, and okay, everything is new, so that's a new beginning. So try something very, very different. And in the first time I was thinking about to do just an acoustic version. I mean, just vocals and acoustic guitar. Finally, I choose the piano, so I just started playing piano, singing "Smile Again," and I was happy with that version. But I had the idea to take my cello. Okay, I can do a line of cello. Okay, oh, sounds good. Why not two cellos? Why not 3 cellos? Why not 4? And I made 6 cellos.
Wow.
And then I put some brass, I put some bass, put everything, and finally it was an orchestral version. To be an orchestral version wasn't intentional. First idea was just to do something very simple. I failed.
In in the gaming community, it's called development heaven, where the developers of that game keep coming up with new ideas to put in their game, and they just keep adding on to it, and the game keeps getting delayed for that reason, because they just like, oh, we have to add this, it's got to be here. It sounds like what was going on with you.
Yeah, but the basic idea was just to have one voice, one instrument, and when you hear the track, it sounds like if we were 60 person playing on that song.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on top of a mountain.
No, it's absolutely... Okay, it's cool to know that, though, because the idea of a song called Smile Again, even though you wrote it, years ago, being at the end of a track where you're talking about, like, all your issues in life, it does... Whether it was intentional or not, it does feel rather cinematic. That's really good of you. I respect it.
Thank you.
No problem. So, well, you brought up Kevin Sink and Finn Broker. Mm-hmm. Now that you've had the chance to write a full album with them, where do you think they shine as musicians? How do they help? Like, do they do their best work in the rhythm process? Do they do their best work when creating solos? Are they super helpful when it comes to the songwriting process? Like, what is their specialties?
Actually, I will see that on the next album, on the 5th album, because on Life for Sale, when they joined the band, they were too new to be implicated in the composition. So because they had to learn every songs, and they were in the band just for a month, and straight after they were on the road with us, playing everywhere. So they don't have time to
in the writing process
to really get the style, how to be creative for this band. Now they know how to do that, so they will do that and on the next album. No, but
Fifth
for now,
album confirmed, you heard it here.
I did it completely alone.
So Kevin Sink, for example, your old guitarist Loic, when you were looking for Kevin Sink as a guitarist, were you looking for like a Loic style, or were you looking for somebody that was totally different?
No, with his own style.
His own style.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, because Kevin is an amazing guitar player for metalcore. Maybe you know his other band called Uncircle, and it's a mix between deathcore and metalcore.
Okay.
And it's very amazing. Yeah, you should listen that. No, we don't was looking for just a like number two. No, Kevin is Kevin, and his style is important and not and very different, of course.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So I guess on that note, where do you guys, as veteran members of the band, you, Valerie, Greg, where do you guys think you have improved in the last year as well?
We're still the same between Val, Greg, and I. Val still a great guitar player, so it's always very, very, very good to work with him. I mean, as a musician, as a friend. The same for Greg, still completely crazy on his drum, and he helped me a lot for compose the Life for Sale album, because I was creating some beats for some rhythm for this album, but I'm not a drummer, so I was doing drums on my keyboard, and I was, okay, can you do tututa, okay? And he said, okay, I will do something very very good, don't worry, and he did it. So our collaboration never changed, our friendship never changed, or if it changed, it's more better than before, and with the new guys, it's the same. It's kind of if we were always being this lineup, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Friendship and musicians, it's a very good collaboration.
Okay, well, actually, you guys completed your tour like what? Not even 3 days ago, right? I think your last thing was okay. So, has that allowed you to start putting time into your new album yet, or
taking a break?
Yeah.
I'm already working on the new album. Yeah.
Perfect.
You're nonstop. I respect it.
I started to learn how to compose, so I never stop now.
It was cool hearing how many instruments you do have in your repertoire, even as the singer of the band. You just bringing up how you brought up 4 or 5 different instruments and different bass lines and all that. Nice work. So,
thank you.
With this tour, tell us all about it. What do you guys do? Where do you guys go? What are your plans for the future when your next tour is going to happen?
Till last week, we were in Switzerland, France, Belgium, Germany, London. It was very, very huge. For now, we stay just calm at home because it's almost the end of the year, and Greg have some solo tour to do. So for now, it's just a little break for the band talking about gigs, but we're just doing the schedule for 2026 because we will have a lot of work. I'm sorry, I'm just always turning my head looking there because I see you there and not there.
Yeah, it's hard. Right? We're doing the same thing.
I thought you were just lost in thought, honestly, you know?
So, being that you are from the beautiful country of Switzerland, I got a question. This is personal. Are you a hiker? A biker? Do you sit at lakes? Do you birdwatch? What do you do in your calm hours? Like, what gets your brain back to like reality? Like, do you take long walks? Do you ride through the mountaintops? You know, like, what's your personal way of becoming healthy?
As an adventurer, yeah, stay at home.
That's what you do. See, that's what I tell people in New York. They're like, "Oh, I got to see the Freedom Tower. I got to see the Empire State Building." I'm like, "It's a building."
It's a building.
But
yeah.
like when I see Switzerland on like TikTok and Instagram, I'm like, "That is the most beautifulest place. I would never be in my house."
You know, I'm not very epic for that now. I like to stay at home, sleep a lot, watching some movies, playing some video games, creating music. Because even if I work for the bands, I like to create some stuff just for me. Maybe one day I will share that on internet. I don't know. The other thing, my new passion since 2 years, yeah, a little bit more, 2 years, is photography, and I do a lot of photography.
Beautiful.
So for now, I'm not doing it professionally, but I freaking love to do some street photographies. I did some photos for like portrait things like this. I just never really made a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok page for share that. Maybe I will do it one day. But I'm doing it actively because I don't know why. A morning I woke up with this new passion and I needed to do that. And so sometimes I go outside to do some photography.
Nice. And you could one day open up CK puzzles. You can make them into puzzles.
Maybe
5,000 piece puzzles, right?
For now, you can see just some picture of Greg because I made his picture for promote his tour. So he's my model.
He's your model right now.
Yeah.
There's no one better on this planet. Beautiful man.
Yeah. So when Greg came to the States,
I can't find better, but he's a beautiful man. Yeah.
So when Greg came to the States, he played in Harlem, and me and my wife went up to watch him. And he played on a 3-piece drum set because that's all they gave him. And he looked at it and he's like, "How am I supposed to play on this?" And he turned a 3-piece into like an 8-piece with the way he's made it sound and everything. I'm like, the guy is just a phenomenal drummer, you know. And
so it was on drum.
Yeah. And your
it will be on a handpan.
I know.
Yeah.
Your singing, I noticed too, has definitely grown. Like your vocals are stretching out more. You know, your growls are getting deeper. Are you going to a school or like are you doing lessons or you just like know how to sing?
No, it's just because on the previous album I was a lot forcing a little bit my voice, and I decided just to if I want to keep that voice for the next years, I will try just to calm a little bit. Even it's more or less powerful. It will be maybe a little bit more easy and stay in tune because the real challenge is to stay in tune on stage. And I just changed a little bit my range on the new album. The notes are a little bit more higher, and that's changed a little bit my voice actually, because after many years where people are telling me, "Oh, you sound like Jonathan Davis," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know, that's my voice. I can change it." But actually, yes, I can change it if I change the notes, and if I sing a little bit more higher. Yeah, this new metal version of my voice disappeared a little bit. You can hear it sometimes back when I am back on a tone like a little bit more lower. But no, I just decide to calm a little bit. Even my moves, so maybe now I don't look like a metalhead on stage because I'm not moving all the time. Well, I cut my hair, so that doesn't have sense to change to do some headbangs. But I just stay a little bit more calm, and yeah, that helps a lot for vocals.
I do think the vocal range and the key you're like singing in or playing in really does matter way more than people think to how you sound like someone else. Because I play piano myself, and honestly, I kind of wanted to ask about getting the sheet music for the orchestral track. Man, I want to play that. Damn. But like taking a song and even just toning it down by like 2 semitones, right? That it changes the sound of the song so much. Even if the note progression is technically the same, just by moving everything down by 2, you can sometimes create a whole different song.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know if for gigs we will change some keys from some songs. I don't think so, but that can happen. We don't know.
So when you guys totally change the subject, not in the music, so who drives the best car in your band?
This guy owns a Ferrari, doesn't
I want to
he?
say Kevin, but I like Greg's car.
What kind of car is it?
Well, Kevin drive a Tesla, so it looks more is the futuristic guy in
Yeah,
the
a spaceship. Yeah.
Is it the Cybertruck or?
Almost, yeah. For me, yeah.
And
Greg,
well, what about Greg?
Greg would drive just a Suzuki Alto from 2002, maybe.
Do I know? Damn, I don't think I know what that
Yeah,
car
it
is.
I don't
looks
know what
very
that car
sexy.
is. So does he model on it?
No, man. It's an old car, dude.
Yeah, put him in some shorts and have him sit on the hood.
Well, you know, I have just an old Suzuki Swift, you know, and so no, the band is not very fanatic of
Cars.
great cars, yeah.
That's funny.
So, well, you mentioned you play some video games. What are you playing nowadays?
This last time I just had time to play Mortal Kombat 1. Just
I've
that.
heard it's a great game.
Yeah, it's a great game, but I'm just trying to find trying to find time to play Silent Hill F.
No, I've heard of this. I don't know the genre though.
Silent Hill?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that?
Oh, it's the horror games. That's right. I know what you're talking about.
Please, come on.
I'm sorry. Listen, I don't play horror.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
know you're sorry. You can.
I am an absolute bitch when it comes to horror stuff. Okay, I admit that.
That's my favorite genre in the video games, survival horror games. I love that. And yeah, Silent Hill. I'm a fan of Silent Hill since the first one in 1997.
Yeah, it's an old series.
98. I don't remember very well. I was tiny, but yeah. I will try to play this one.
So do you also? I assume you have no plans on picking up a Switch 2 then, because there's like almost nothing scary on that console. It's all Nintendo baby stuff.
I had the first version, but and I tried to use this on tour, and I never used this. But you can find many great games on it. But yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the cost of games nowadays?
Well, that's another story.
It's a lot.
All right. That were on like $70 for sure.
Last question. We've taken up enough of your time. So who is hosting Christmas dinner?
Jesus.
Which band member?
No, we don't talk about it actually. So, but we will.
You got to start talking about it because Christmas is right around the corner, and somebody's got to host.
Well, guys, we're just October 12th, please.
I know you guys don't do Thanksgiving, right? That's an American thing.
No, we don't have that. We don't celebrate Halloween, sadly.
No, that's the best holiday of them all.
I know, but we don't have that here.
Okay,
Yeah.
well...
That's a mistake.
Big mistake.
It is a big mistake. Okay, well, I guess to end on, like, not somewhat of a serious note, is there anything you would like to freaking talk about? Anyone you want to shout out? Because you already brought up that you're coming out with a 5th album. You heard it here first, folks.
Maybe. We haven't heard his other interviews, so...
Well, okay, yeah. You heard it here second, folks. So... What do you got to talk about? Is there anything you can say now?
Talk about now. Oh, nobody's told me something like that before, so I don't know actually. I don't know. Maybe you can try to help me.
You have a lot of great music coming. You got a lot of good tours coming. You're coming out with a cartoon, Chaoseum cartoon.
If only.
I'm giving you ideas, giving you guys bands ideas. You're gonna,
Yeah, for now we're just, as I said before, we try to make some plans for next year. So we just don't know where we're gonna go. If we would try to go to Asia, South America, or try to back to your country. Yep, that's a little bit hard this times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we know. Yeah, we know it. So but I hope, really hope, the end of the year we can announce some tours and a new great place, because we wanna travel to new countries or new places we never been before, because last year between last year and this year we played a lot in Germany, and now it could be very good to do the same in another country. So if we have the opportunity to go to US, of course.
Yeah,
I sure hope so.
Right over there.
Gotta try Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Some people ask us many times to go there. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, it's a
That
great country for music.
Come to Brazil.
Great country for music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, many people told me that. And even Australia, I wish to go there because it's an amazing country. I have some families living there, so we will see. We will see what happens for 2026. But what I can say now is about the show. The show himself will be a little bit more huge. So till now we were just taking our makeup and our costume, but if the plan still good, we will show a new kind of show on stage next year.
Nice, congrats. That sounds fun.
Thank you.
All right. I think we can call it off here. CK, that was a pleasure as always, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
guys.
thank you so much.
Well, you know the drill. People at home, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Tell us down in the comments section below how you feel about the wonderful Chaoseum. And send a donation our way. It'll help us improve the channel, and we'll be able to prioritize your song recommendations and maybe get some interviews. CK, thank you for being here. You can help out with this part. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button to get notified every time we upload a video. I'm Son.
And I'm Father. And you are?
They smile.
Nice.
Rock on.
Rock on.